Well, I don't even know what to say. It's been unbelievable. I tried that ketamine. I sat through those infusions, feeling like I was dying, and then laughing one minute, feeling like I was dying the next. I felt like I had gone through rebirth and visited other dimensions, and all of that was cool. The first, after the first day, which was really rough, and then the fifth day, each day they upped the dose. So I started out at 75 milligrams of ketamine on the first day, and by the fifth day, I was at 125 milligrams. And it helped. At first, it helped wonderfully. I was so excited. And I was told in order to keep this relief going, I would need to have this stuff called Troche, which is a sublingual ketamine lozenge that you can take at home 2 to 3 times a month, and then go in for infusions as needed, quote unquote. I don't know what as needed means. I mean, I was still in pain, but it was less pain. So if I went in for more, would I be in less pain? They were acting like I couldn't just show up every day. I mean, what's the point in getting pain relief if you have to lay in a chair all day? That is not improving my quality of life. That is still me in bed. That is still me in a chair. That is still me not getting things done. That is not function. It's not quality of life. But it was so helpful, and I felt so much better. And I thought, okay, this is worth it. I'm going to pursue this. At least it's something. So they were supposed to call me. The doctor was supposed to call me. We all know how that goes. Of course, the doctor didn't call. So then I spent a week calling and emailing and trying not to badger people. But of course, that's the only way you get anything done in this medical freaking complex. And I finally, somebody at a receptionist, I think it was, at the ketamine place, finally said, you can come in for another infusion. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. All right, yeah, sign me up. I'll come back in for another one. I don't want to lose the progress I've made with this ketamine. Well, I have to wait a week to come in for the other appointment. So now, by the time I make it to the appointment, it's been 2 weeks since I have had any ketamine in my system. They blast me with the same amount of ketamine I had at my last appointment on the 5th day after doing this 5 days in a row for 4 hours a day. It was an awful experience. Just awful. Just horrible. I was screaming for help. I was crying uncontrollably. I thought I was dying. I wanted to die. I mean, it was just awful. Horrible. I had a horrible headache. I was nauseous the entire time. So I get out of there, and they send you these journals that you're supposed to fill out in your email. You're supposed to fill out a journal entry. Well, of course, I knew they were reading them. So I wrote a big thing about, how I thought about them not calling me and getting back to me and interrupting my continuity of care by their laziness and just, I don't know, what, they don't care, right? I mean, I get I'm not the only patient, but when you tell a patient you're going to do something, you should do it. Maybe I'm wrong. That's how I feel about things. And if you can't do it, then you still call the person and tell them why you can't do it and that you're working on it, Of course, I never got any calls like that either. So at the end of this, where I'm like gasping and trying to recover from going through this experience and saying that was horrible and I feel terrible and I'm not doing this again, and I'm angry at these doctors for taking so long, because as I got out of the chair to finish the treatment, I could feel the pain in my leg was horrible as usual, which the week before, or the 2 weeks before, when I had gotten done on the 5th day, I was able to walk almost completely without pain. I mean, it was just incredible how well this worked. I thought, this is it. This is my new thing. I found the alternative to opiates, at least for me. I thought, I'm good. Well, I was wrong, or else what I believe is that they waited too long. They shouldn't have made me wait 2 weeks without getting anything in me. And so as I'm leaving and saying all this stuff, one of the people at the clinic says, well, why didn't you come in earlier? I said, I didn't know I could. Nobody told me I could. So here I am. So I go home and I write this journal entry and I say, well, I guess we'll never know whether the ketamine would have worked or not. I meant, and I guess I should have clarified this, I said, I was grateful for the relief I had gotten. I wish we could have continued this correctly, and that it may have worked, but I guess we'll never know now. And then, like a smart ass, I said something, pulled a line out of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and said, so long and thanks for all the fish. Because, doctors don't listen. They rarely understand or listen to their patients and never know what's going on with them. That's why I said that. So hours later, I'm on the phone with my friend, and I get a call. I look out my door. I can see out my door. There's cops coming to my door. I'm like, well, this has to be a wrong address. Why are the cops coming here? They're not coming here for me. Oh, well, yes, they were. Guess who almost got Baker acted again? I am tired of this. I sent this journal entry into them saying, thanks for helping me get relief. I wish it would have worked longer, but so long and thanks for all the fish. And I get fucking Baker acted? That's a great way to end the day, I'm so tired of this shit. It's wrong. It needs to end. We have so many studies and so much research showing that people deserve to have opiates. They work for many people. They help incredibly well. And still, we aren't getting them, and we're being forced to go through things like this. That treatment that I went to on Friday, I got my bill today, $800. And again, I want to point out, the only way that I can afford this stuff is because I settled with Workman's Comp, which, by the way, I found out why I haven't been able to get PT treatment yet, or occupational therapy, or the orthopedic shots, the cortisone shots in my shoulders for the torn rotator cuffs, because these people think it's illegal for me to use the medical set-aside account from my settlement, that is the reason it exists, is to pay for my Workman's Comp related treatment. And they think all these medical people, the doctors and billing places, think it's illegal for me to pay for my own fucking treatment. I apologize for the swearing. I have had it. I am so fed up with this BS. I'm done. Take their alternatives and stick them where the sun don't shine, because they don't freaking work. And if they do work, you can't get the damn people involved that is their position to take care of you to get it done properly. Story of the last 18 years of my life, honest to God, waiting on doctors to do what they're supposed to do and do it correctly, or at least competently, for God's sakes. Like, that's asking too much. Forgot what else happened. Oh yeah, they lost my blood results. I've been getting sick and getting these infections, feeling like I'm getting infections, but we can't figure it out. So I finally got a mobile PCP. That's how I finally got a doctor. No other doctor would take me in the area that I could find. These are the only people that will come see me, and at least they come to my house, which is awesome. It's only $45 too. I mean, sounds worth it to me. Well, they sent someone else to take my blood, sent someone out to take my blood, and now they've lost the results. I mean, it's just thing after thing after thing after thing. So anyways, I've been meaning to get those ketamine therapy videos put together that I had, and I just haven't done it because I've been fighting to try and get this done, trying to keep up on the the progress I had made so that I could then just do it later and, do a whole video on everything. And I don't know when I'm going to get to it. It helped, and I believe that if I had been able to get the continuity of the medication like I was supposed to, I might still be helped by it. But after having the cops called on me, I'm certainly not going to go back to that place. I hope people out there are having better luck than I am. Peace.